Welcome to the Watch List. I'm Lindsay Melchuk. When a critical metals company starts stacking its leadership roster with some of the most influential names in U.S. defense and national security, you know you're playing a bigger game. Allied Critical Metals just brought in retired General Spider Marks to the board of Allied USA, a move that strengthens their presence right where it counts. And if that wasn't enough, they've now added former Secretary of Homeland Security Kirstjen Nielsen, opening doors few resource companies could ever knock on. And here to join me to talk about all of those things is CEO Roy Bonnell himself, Director of Allied Critical Metals. It's great to have you here at the show with us.
Thank you, Lindsay. Nice to be here.
Well, Roy, let's start with the big one here, bringing retired General Spider Marks onto Allied USA board. I mean, how do you see that shaping your U.S. operations going forward?
Well, the world has changed, and that's especially true in the biggest market for tungsten, the most underserved market for tungsten, the United States. And in order to access the U.S. military, which is a massive user of tungsten, in order to access the U.S. government, both in terms of its use of tungsten, but also the financing available, we need that type of boots on the ground help that the general gives us, and the type of access and advice that comes from having Kirstjen, a former cabinet level secretary, and also a former deputy chief of staff in the White House to President Trump in his first term in office.
Well, Roy, I mean, there's even more news to this. I mean, there's the addition of former Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen. Wow. So how does her joining the team create fresh opportunities for ACM?
Well, it certainly raises our profile in the United States, not just among high-level decision makers, but also amongst the general investing public as well. I think two huge advantages for a tungsten company like ours. Not to mention her high-level understanding both of national security needs of the United States and where the world is going in terms of critical metals.
Well, fair enough. This is all amazing news. Thank you so much for sitting with us to break that all down. And please do come back, because we definitely want to hear more.
Love to come back. Thanks, Lindsay.
That was Roy Bonnell, CEO and Director of Allied Critical Metals, a company building a leadership team that looks more like a high-level national security council than your average resource boardroom. For more information and their story, head over to their website at alliedcriticalmetals.com. I'm Lindsay Melchuk. Join us next time.